Alright. So, today's a good day. Zach and his 911. Steve Speed with his Lamborghini.
Here in my garage with this old Lamborghini here.
Oh, yeah. It's Italiano.
I feel like Mario Brothers. Mustang.
So you want them all the way up, or?
Yeah, maybe. Just to reduce like wind noise and whatnot. What are you doing?
You just kind of gotta like go for
There's
it.
the first stall.
Well, your first stall.
Yeah,
It's not mine.
not yours, no.
Yeah, so just loop that way and head northbound.
A little Michigan left action. Hey, look, there's a Lamborghini orange Chevy truck.
I think that's called construction orange. I think that's a different orange. It's kind of, missing the pearlescent and the metallic and the clear coat.
Yeah, it's missing
And most of the base coat.
pretty much everything. It's got that sun burnt matte finish.
I like sunburnt matte.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's called patina.
That's right. Good day, man. So, guys, this is Steve here. He just bought this Lamborghini like 2 weeks ago, and he's been enjoying it, living that supercar life. We've had a really good day today. Just driving this car. We filmed a video for Windy Road this morning. There we go. Oh, this gated shifter is so good. Zach does look good in that 911 though, man.
It was his reverse lights like permanently on.
Yeah.
The Turbo S2000 is on his way.
Oh, sweet. Steve's gonna hook me up with all the cars this
Literally,
summer.
all of the cars. Chevy Equinoxes.
Yeah.
Malibu Max.
We gotta get a 2002 Chevy Malibu or Impala.
I had a 2002 Chevy Malibu.
I know you did.
Do you really have someone requesting a 2002 Chevy Impala?
Dude, totally. Yeah.
Like you're not kidding on this.
Yeah, someone has been asking on the Windy Road channel, like for the last 6 years, to film one.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not sure I actually want to do it, but
Does it have to be a 2002?
just like that. Yeah, just like that.
Because I can get you a 2003.
It's got to be a silver one
Oh.
with a few dents. But let's talk about this Lamborghini, man. This is
Well, we're not here in my garage.
no, we're not. Though you do have a great garage. It's almost as big as your house.
It's almost exactly the same size.
Yeah, same square footage. Did you buy your house with your garage?
Yes.
That's
The
great.
garage was pre-built on there. The garage is 800 square feet. The house is 950. So this is a 2007 Lamborghini Gallardo Coupe. Arancio Borealis. I believe I'm pronouncing that color name correctly.
Sounds about right.
It's got the color match stitching, polished gated shifter. It's got nav, heated seats, dual climate control. Not that anyone cares about that. What the real treat of it is the fact that it is a 6-speed manual. From the figures I've been reading on the Lamborghini Talk forums and other websites online, only about 3 to maybe 5% The internet can double check me on this and tell me I'm wrong and link me to a
That
Wikipedia
sounds
channel.
about right.
3 to 5% of the cars were actually optioned as a manual transmission. So that means that they are probably, there's about 14,000 Gallardos built. No one knows how many is actually left on the planet after, ones have gotten flooded, ones have gotten damaged, stolen, fires, that and whatnot. So there's probably only under 1,000 manual Gallardos in existence. And that's across all special editions, all standard editions, everything.
That's pretty good.
So
You've done well.
This one was someone's car in the greater New York area, don't know specifically where. It was registered first to a company, second to a private owner. That person had it up until Lamborghini in Long Island got it. The car has an interesting backstory, which we can go to another time. We don't necessarily need to talk about that today.
That could be the follow-up video.
Yeah. The car only has 4,000 miles, which is what is kind of ridiculous, is that one of these cars with this amazing transmission would remain undriven till now.
Yeah. In the last week, you've put 400 miles on it. Well, that's okay. You gotta drive it, man.
No one needs to know that I put 10% of the vehicle's miles on it in a week and a half. Like, me and my good friend John McKeever, who has a De Tomaso Pantera with about 630 horsepower.
I know John. He's a great guy.
Him and my other friend Terrence Daniels that has a Yare 30th anniversary F80 M3, I believe is the new chassis car, right?
Yeah, I think so. That sounds about right.
So we all went out there in John's excursion with my friend John Gelman's trailer that he graciously loaned me at a moment's notice. Picked up the car, spent a day in New York. All I gotta say, excursion, downtown Manhattan, bad idea.
Oh man, yeah, that's a mess.
Picked up the car, drove it back, and the next day, John and I went to every single major car event in the area.
Should we just take south, left?
Yeah. No, we just stay on the loop.
Stay on the loop, okay.
It literally just
Oh
loops
yeah,
right
that's
back
right.
around.
Okay.
That's why it's called The Loop.
The Woodward Loop.
It loops at one end, and then it dead ends into the Riverwalk at Hart Plaza.
That's right.
That's Woodward Avenue.
All right. Yeah, I don't come out here a whole lot, which is strange because I totally should.
It's a shame.
Yeah.
Because you don't visit me that often either.
I know, man. We need to hang out.
Well, that's what we're doing.
Yes. So have you always wanted a Lamborghini Gallardo?
I've always wanted a Lamborghini, and the Gallardo was the most practical choice, and I really do love the Gallardo. I wanted a Murcielago, but after doing a lot of research online, talking to a lot of friends, investigating how much money I actually make and how much money it costs to keep one working, I decided that a Gallardo, especially a good condition Gallardo, was a much better way to go. As you know, I had a Porsche 996.
Yeah.
And that was my first foray into exotic vehicles. That ended horrifically.
Yep.
The car was purchased for way too cheaply without a PDI. There was no dealership involved. There was no private inspection involved. I bought it on a whim. It was completely my fault that I got myself into this situation. But the car, it actually had a smoked engine in it. The people that bought it off of Auto Trader and then drove it up here and then sold it to me for more than what they paid for it. But I mean, they're car dealers, so that's what they're supposed to do.
Yeah, and car dealers never inspect anything anyway.
They didn't ask any questions. They didn't. And I didn't ask enough questions of the service place that I was going to be buying the car, the service records from the previous owner, and I could have avoided everything.
Yeah.
So the fault lies strictly with me when it comes to that car. The that kind of shied me away from exotic vehicles for a while. So after
I don't blame you.
After about 2 years and re-looking at all of my resources, my race cars, my autocross car, and the stuff I was building for drag racing, I consolidated down, pulled everything I could together, and just went and got this. Because I've wanted a Lamborghini since I was like 7.
Yeah, why not?
Because who doesn't want Lamborghinis? Actually, there's a lot of people who don't want Lamborghinis, but...
Well, you had a lot of project cars that, you know, that were probably kind of sucking you dry a little bit, right?
Little, lot,
Yeah.
totally owned my life, controlled my soul.
That's how it goes.
Doing 2 LS swaps in one winter time is not a good idea. Especially when you end up selling one of them and then just give up on the other one entirely.
This thing is so awesome.
The sound.
Yeah. So for those of you who don't know, this is Woodward Avenue. This is where all the crazy car stuff happens in Michigan. Basically throughout the summer on any given day, except for really right now, because it's kind of midday by now, but in the mornings and in the evenings, it gets crazy out here. There's almost as many exotics and muscle cars and sports cars and just crazy stuff that comes out of the woodwork as regular passenger vehicles out on the road.
I've seen everything out here from prototypes from all the big three, well before they're out,
Yep.
to original Shelby AC Cobras,
Jeez.
to Aston Martin Lagondas, both generations, pre-war and the 1970s. I've seen hand-shaped bodied Rolls Royces out here from the 1920s and 30s, Duesenbergs, LaFerraris, Porsche 918 Spiders.
I saw Ford GT this morning at Pasteiners. Just nuts.
If it exists and it's expensive, it has shown up here, except for a Koenigsegg and a Pagani, and I've never seen those out here.
Well, I think the only Bugatti that would come out would be Ken's and
Pagani, sorry.
oh,
not
Pagani. Okay, yeah.
There,
All
I
right.
have seen a Veyron on,
All right. Yeah, there's a few.
or there's been pictures of
Couple of
Veyrons, I should say, on Woodward Avenue. There's a guy around here with a white one and another guy around here with a red one.
Okay. Yeah, I thought there's a few in Detroit. 911 looks proper.
That is a 20,000 mile example of a Carrera C4.
Jeez.
Zach bought it off of a guy for a fair price. Spent the better part of 2 years going through the motor to making sure it's completely solid, and now it's his daily.
That's awesome. It's the way to do it. I mean, he's a Porsche mechanic, so he can do all that stuff.
I could show you the Baller House Road if you wanted to see
Yeah,
it.
let's check it out.
Alright, pull up next to Zach so I can yell at him to get over here. No,
Oh.
just... Follow me! Follow me! Alright, there's a road coming up over there called Charing Cross. You can see it right here.
Take a left.
Yeah, and then go that way on Charing Cross.
Okay.
This is northern Troy, lower Bloomfield area. So the money is just stacks on stacks.
Or we
on
like
stacks.
to say, F you money.
But they're all really nice people.
Yeah. One thing that's cool is, we were just talking about this. You don't necessarily have FU money.
No,
You
I
know,
don't. I'm
you're basically a regular guy, and you're affording a Lamborghini right now. I think it's awesome. Left.
No, it's you.
One more. Okay.
So I will be putting out a video on my own YouTube channel at some point of how somebody who's 29 with just a college degree working...
Left here.
No,
Or one more.
A little
Okay.
more. Just working a normal job. See, it's right there.
I see, all right.
Working a normal job with not an extravagant income or stuff like that is able to afford a Lamborghini, because it's a lot cheaper. Some of these cars are a lot cheaper and a lot more obtainable than you'd think.
It's true, and also, I mean, you don't necessarily lose a lot of depreciation value on stuff like this.
No, this is actually a better buy than most brand new cars.
Yeah.
Make a right.
Nice S2000.
Yeah, that's the S2000 that's going to be following us.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, just go slowly and just wait up. This is where you'd think you'd have to live to own a Lamborghini, whereas in my case, I live in a very humble house in a Detroit area suburb,
Yeah.
which is half of the reason why, but I mean...
Well, priorities, I love that. I think that's awesome.
There's also a castle around here.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, I can show it to you if you want to see it.
Let's look at the castle. Ooh, there's a bridge.
Oh, there's also a party that you can disrupt. So this is my favorite house on this street. Is this one right here.
Oh, yeah. That's nice.
He has a garage that's in the back of the house. I saw some listings online and maybe drove back there once when it was for sale. That all of the garage doors are just glass.
Wow.
So you can just see all the baller cars that whoever owns the house currently has. And I was just like, I need this.
That's awesome. Should we take a left?
Right.
Right. Power on this isn't insane. It's drivable. It's streetable. You can still enjoy it on the road and not be doing crazy numbers.
So it is 512 or 520 horsepower, I forget which, and 376 or 386 foot-pounds of torque. I believe it's 376.
Okay.
But it does rev to 8,000.
That'll do ya. That'll do you just fine.
Going for British, Irish, Australian, Scottish.
A little bit of Scots Irish in
I didn't know you were a Scotsman.
there. I shaved my beard yesterday. It was all red. I have this weird two-tone facial hair thing going on when I grow out a beard, and
I am not believing you for a second.
it's true. It's weird. It's like an Armenian thing, but also there's a little bit of Scots
Armenian?
Irish. Yeah, I'm half Armenian and
I'm
half
half Armenian.
Scots Irish. Really?
Yeah.
No kidding. Inch best S.
Don't speak any of it.
Oh, okay. No kidding. I didn't know that. What's
Yeah.
your mom's side?
Yeah.
What's-
Italian.
Wow. Yeah, Angelian.
Ah.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be dentists.
Okay. I'm supposed to be like a jeweler.
Well, that's what we should get into. Fine jewelry.
Yeah, right?
So
I do
you
some
slow
watchmaking.
up here a little bit. There's going to be a street on your right that's going to be called Adams Castle, and just
Okay.
turn down it.
And that'll be the castle.
Yeah.
It's probably a guy named Adam and his castle.
Well,
There we go.
It was. Mr. Adams died before he ever got to live in the house.
Oh, look at that! It is a castle.
Yeah, I mean, the things you see in Troy, Michigan.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody in California.
Yeah. These houses cost a tenth of what yours do to comparable size. This would make a good photo right here. That's awesome.
Yeah, I got to go in there once during an estate sale, and it was It's really oddly laid out. It's kind of cool.
Well, I mean, when you're building something like that from the ground up, might as well, right? Do it loud, do it proud, do it crazy. Besides the shifter, besides the engine, besides the fact that it's a Lamborghini, one of my favorite things on this car is the driving position. It's actually really, it's proper. Like this is perfect. The seats are nice. Take a right.
Correct.
Yes.
Oh look, an M6 Cabriolet.
V10 lifestyle.
I actually think that's a V8 one.
Oh, that's a new one, isn't it? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. See if he makes any noise.
I doubt he will.
Yeah.
I always found it weird that BMW just stays away from fixed bridge calipers and always stays with floating.
Yeah. They work though on track.
I know, but it's an inferior design. Well, you get a warp in the bridge, so you actually get more of a compliance from up on top.
That makes sense.
I did a study once in my early engineering career of what the impacts of caliper compliance and brake drag would have on fuel economy.
Really?
Yeah, so I had a Ford Fusion that I put a set of Mazda 6 touring brakes on from StopTech.
Okay.
So we just had these humongous calipers that we're putting on this like stock passenger car sedan.
What was the effect?
I quit the company before I figured it out.
Okay. God damn it.
There's actually a event at Platinum Motor Cars today, a drive for a charity that the owner of Platinum Motor Cars, himself and his wife both support quite
cool.
heavily. I just didn't really have time to do
Is it still going on?
They're about to leave.
All right. We could go check it out.
We can try. I'm pretty sure they've already left by now. Because
Okay.
their departure time was 12:30.
This guy in the M6 behind us is loving it. He's grinning.
Once we get back on Woodward to meet up with Nick, you should go for a spin with Nick in his S2000. Cause
All right. That'd be awesome.
It's turbo. He's running 110 octane fuel.
Oh my gosh.
It's loud. It's insane.
S2000s are just awesome to be
Oh, you want a G63 AMG?
There you go.
With side pipes, just because.
Because insanity.
Oh, the Audi HVAC controls.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that weird button pushing thing. It's weird. Seeing a 911.
Oh, all pulling out from there?
Yeah, there might still be some stuff going on. We'll check it out.
Oh, yeah, looks like there is stuff going on here. Make a
Take a
right
right?
and then another right.
I haven't been in here either. This would be fun to check out. It'd be a good place to end the video too.
What?
It'd be a good place to end the video here too.
Yeah, for now.
We'll look around. Yeah, for now. We'll do more later. Excellent.
I think I gotta.
Hey, look at this guy. Oh man, we gotta get this on video. Right? Rocking it.